Hey everybody, what's going on? I didn't have enough time to get live early, which is kind of a bummer. I had wanted to just come on, just kind of watch the Fightland pack sale. I know I didn't do my video with very much time the other day, but hopefully a few of you are checking it out so far. We're doing pretty good here with 109 packs sold out of the 800 in the first 3 minutes. There is a 10-minute timer, so people can't buy these too quickly. I did buy two of them. That's all I'm buying today. And we'll see what happens when it comes about 8:10, because that would be the first time anybody could buy another two packs. And then we have just 40 of these ones sold, and 17 of these smaller ones sold. So like I said, these are the V2 fighters. You get at least you get promoters and fighters in all of the packs. You get more obviously here, more for your money, but this is all you would need to get started into the game. And then, as I showed in the live stream, currently in a down market, the normal fighters are not too expensive, to be honest. They were a little bit more a few days ago, when we weren't in this downtrend. Actually, are we still in a downtrend? We should go take a look, huh? Got a few minutes until anybody else could buy. Let's see. Bitcoin, yeah, that's still down a little bit today. Everything is still red. Oh, it's no fun when everything is red, huh, guys? Look at that. No fun. But now's that time where if you're doing play to earn games, if you're doing Hive and you're blogging, if you're doing anything like that, it's your time to just keep getting more coins for the next time we go up, hopefully. Hey, I got somebody hanging out with me for a little bit. I just figured I'd come live for a little bit in the morning, see how this pack sale went, ask any questions anybody has about the game, or anything else. So it would just be a fun little thing to do for a little while if anybody shows up. But I don't know, I forgot about getting everything ready for it this morning. For me, this is 8 a.m., which isn't terribly early, but I was up late last night doing the other video and some other things that I was trying to get done. Do you remember, if you go and watch the other video about the pack sale, I am going to get a few of these packs to give away. From what I've been told, the project's going to give me two of these packs, and then inside these packs, one of the things I forgot to mention, you have a chance to get an early access pass to the game. So when the game comes out, they're going to let people with round 1 early access pass get in, and then a week later the people with the round 2 access pass can get in and start playing the game, and then after that it will go live to everyone playing the game. It's a fun way to kind of reward people who got certain things in your project early on, have been following it since the beginning, and then at the same time you're kind of able to like stress test your platform and allow those people who would probably be most loyal to the project maybe to see if you have any bugs first, as opposed to just opening the floodgates. So it's kind of a way to do a live alpha beta test, but with a way to reward your early adopters. That's always kind of cool. All right, so far it doesn't look like anybody's going to hang out with me today, but that's okay. We can still just hang out for probably another like 20 minutes. I just was hoping to see how this went. So now we're at 109 packs sold still. So it doesn't look like we're having any other pack sales come in here. We had a couple more get sold over here. Again, everything right now has a 10-minute timer, so we're still waiting 3 minutes for it to refresh. So we have what is that? Yeah, I have 3 minutes 30 seconds left because I was about a minute late. But luckily, when there's a 10-minute timer and there's only so many people who are whitelisted, there's a good chance that you might be able to get in here. One of the big bummers, these are priced at $1 point, but you pay in wax, and wax went off a cliff with everything else recently. So we all ended up paying a lot more wax for these than about 3 days ago. So, that's why one of the reasons why I just thought I would check this out. I don't know how well this is going to do. I know I was going to buy 3, but with the change in wax prices, I ended up just buying 2. Just because I don't want to be completely out of wax. I only got a tiny bit left at 500. So, I just like to have a little bit in case something pops up that you want to pick up 1 or 2 of. But, man, that market. Wow, Ethereum's all the way down to 2,300. Let's see, anything else? I wonder if there's any weird. What are the weird coins that are up? Anything? Ooh, nothing. Oh, Magic Internet Money. That's a. These are all dollar coins until you get to Maker. So Maker has done the best in the last day. Leo token. And then Bitcoin. Bitcoin does usually go down less than everything else. Oh, is it time to buy, I wonder? I don't do a lot of that kind of stuff on my channel because I'm not close to being a financial advisor. I don't really study the charts. Okay, yeah, so there we had a few more go as we were just about to hit the 10-minute mark. So we're going to see if this jumps up when we hit a 8:10 out here. Let me see if I can't make anybody come hang out with me. Oh, hey, a couple people showed up. Say hello in the chat and ask any questions if you have anything. All right, we did get a little spike in sales. Now there's another little spike in sales, so we'll see if this one sells out during the first round of the sales. Now, the way they release these is from 4 to 4:30 is whitelist 1, 2 claims per 10 minutes. And then whitelist round 2 is 2 claims per 10 minutes as well, but that one lasts an hour. And then if this is the first time you're looking at this project, you actually can't purchase anything until 5:30 UTC, which would be 9:30. I don't think I'm going to stick around until then. There was a way to get whitelisted. You just had to buy a few NFTs for white round 2 if you had really wanted to. I really wish I would have covered this a little bit better. It kind of snuck up on me because I was doing that new Splinterland series. I was having a lot of fun with that. I was on Luke's channel recently, so that was really fun, taking part in kind of the battle analyses he does for his tournaments and things like that. And it was just like, oh, hey, Fightland's V2 fighters are coming out. The big thing with these is this is going to be the last pack drop before the game goes live, and possibly the last fighters that the game ever puts out. At this point, he said he only will release another pack of fighters if game growth absolutely demands it. So if common fighters are in such high demand that it's pricing people out of the game, that's when the project would look at possibly minting more of these fighter cards. They will never mint V1 fighters again for sure. The big difference is V2 fighters don't earn the fight upgrade token for when they play the game. Only V1 fighters do, but V2 fighters earn Fightanium. They can earn fight coins if you get 10 wins, and they also will be able to be upgraded so that you can play throughout the game and hopefully turn them into higher rarities if you want to. The big thing about Fightland, and let's see if I can. Oh, I know what I can do. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, the two people who are in the chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you just came to say hello, then thank you. Listen, let's go ahead and we'll bring up the Fightland book so we can talk about it a little bit. Where are we at with sales? So they're at 150. We're at 813. So now most of the people that bought in the first few minutes have bought. I actually am glad to see not all of these disappear. I'm hoping that the regular people who haven't maybe had a chance to look into Fightland yet, aren't really sure, might have a chance to come and get some of these packs in the next couple weeks as we lead up to the actual launch of the game. And then I'll be doing some more videos on that. And I have a round 1 access pass, and I'll be able to get into the game, play it, show it to you, go over all the tokenomics actually in the game, because we've covered them a couple times, but it might seem kind of confusing. Yeah, so Fightland is going to launch here sometime in the first quarter. I don't have an exact date. They did a V1 pack sale a month ago, and now these are their V2 fighters. They've also dropped a lot of collaboration fighters. They've worked with a lot of different projects in the Wax ecosystem, so it's been kind of nice. Israel, if you want to win the packs, I'm not giving them away today because I haven't got them yet. The team is going to give them to me in the next couple days, and I'll do a special live stream. But you sign up by going to my Telegram or my Discord. So let me drop that into the chat. Oops, I got to get it open. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I was a little behind this morning. We do have I have a few admins in the Telegram. If you're in the Discord, you'll just have to wait till I hop into the Gravy Game Discord and see to add your name. But I'll make sure I do a check before I do the contest. So, copy that. Oh, I gotta go over here. So that's my Telegram. You can just go in there, let them know, hey, I want to get into the Fightland giveaway. And then there's a pinned message that has a tracking sheet with everyone that's in the giveaway, and we'll see how many people we get out. And then basically I'll spin the wheel, and basically we'll give away what I deem as like the smallest prize first, second smallest prize, yada yada yada, and hopefully we'll be able to 5 or 6 people on the team are going to win, because like I said, I'm not getting any of the huge packs this time. But I am getting 2 of these packs to give away, 2 of these packs, and then a couple, 2 of the early access passes. So 1 to round 1, 1 to round 2. So that's how the giveaway is going to work. So it is nice, it's really cool. This is the first project that reached out to me, and they didn't really want to hire me to make a video. It's because if you know this is made by the guy from Play to Earn World. He runs a really good YouTube channel, covers a lot of games, and kind of his model that he started going to is that as he publicized games, he would ask them to give him items to give away to people. And it helped him build his channel, and so I've been following him, talking to him a lot about it, and then he reached out to me last time and this time, and said, hey, you want to give some packs away? And it was like, oh yeah, that's a cool thing to be able to do. It rewards my community while at the same time hopefully getting some of you into what should be a fun little game. The game actually is going to be relatively simple. The reason why it's going to be relatively simple is because he's not looking to make a game that you can't play on mobile, because in the Play to Earn world, there's 2 ways you can go. You can go AAA, like Illuvium, Phantom Galaxies, the one on Soul. I forget the name of that one right now. but you can do that, and then you might be able to get people to come and play your game. Your NFTs are gonna be super expensive, and it's just one of those things where you can go that route, or you can go this route. So this route is fun games, challenging mechanics, but simpler interfaces so that it can be played by anyone, and then mix in a great scholarship system so that you can have a play to earn game that anybody can play anywhere. And we don't know how much money we'll be making per playing this game. It might be a few dollars, it might be less than $1, it might be more. There's going to be skill involved, but it's I don't know if anyone's heard of this, but there's a Dutch game called it's Topen, and it's similar, I think, to a game a lot of people know of, rock paper scissors, but it's kick punch grapple, and one thing always beats the other. Let's see if I can find the little blurb about that. Oh, okay. Well, let me get my Discord invite too. Sorry, you can enter on Discord as well. My Discord, because I don't really know how to. I don't really run one, and I don't make enough money making my videos to hire mods and stuff. So I'm in the Gravy Gang Discord. They're a group that I know from the Mirandis games. So I play Go Gala games. I play Townstar. I own Spider Tanks. I played that a little bit. I know I have Mirandis NFTs. I'm waiting for that to come out. And I have the Townstar NFTs. And so there are a group of people who have those who I might play that game with. But as my YouTube channel's got a little bigger, they gave me a chunk of their Discord that's just mine. So if you go down to Stever82, it mostly just says Splinterlands, but you can talk to me there, and I can get you entered into the contest. And I have a couple people who showed up and asked to get in. So I'll get you all in if you do come there. We can just see, let's see how many people have entered so far. Oh, look. So here's the people who've entered so far. So we're at 12 people with 6 prizes. So currently half of them will get a prize. But I imagine we'll end up, last time I ended up, I think, with like 25, 30. Maybe I'll get a few more this time. How many people we got hanging out? Just 3 of you? That's cool. New games, it's always harder to get a crowd into. It's kind of a bummer because, like, now that Splinterlands is more popular and more expensive and harder to get into, though everything's cheap right now, but then again, the market's down, so a lot of people might not want to spend money. But here we go. So grapple defeats kick, punch defeats grapple, and kick defeats punch. So the idea behind the game, you'll play a best 2 out of 3, where you play 3 moves, and whoever wins the last move wins first. So like the easy strategy, you're gonna have to do, and then each fighter is either a boxer type fighter, a wrestler, like a grappler type fighter. I don't remember what the kickers are, but I guess they're probably kickboxers or something like that. And then if you are that type of fighter, it's kind of more likely that if you get punch cards, your punch cards are really strong. And if you get kick cards, your kick cards are really strong. But you still have to think the strategy. If you're fighting somebody that might kick a lot and you're a puncher, then you might even want to save a grapple card to play last, even though grapple's your weakest move. But the kick fighter probably knows that a grapple will beat any of his kicks. So if he has a punch card, he might go, maybe I should play punch card on the last turn because he'll probably use a grapple to try to surprise me. Then, as if that person plays a punch card, the boxer actually, to win the match, needs to have decided to play a kick card against the guy who has got the best kicks in the game, or better kicks than you. If you both play the same card, then it comes down to whose card has better value. So then if he did play a kick card, he's probably going to beat you. So that's how simple the game works. So you're going to get you out of your deck of cards. You're going to get some of your cards shuffled to you. So there's going to be an element of RNG to this, just like in any game. But at the same time, there's going to be a lot of cat and mouse, kind of like, oh boy, which one of my 3 moves do I save to do on the last turn? Which one is going to give me the highest chance to actually win? And did I get the right cards to be able to counter that other fighter? So it's going to be a game where you can play it kind of as much as you want to an extent, but it costs tokens to play. So if we go into the tokens, we'll talk a little bit about this. So Fightanium you get just because you have fighters. They call it staking fighters in the game, but they never leave your wax wallet. It's just kind of, you'll sign some transactions to prove you own them, and you'll have to keep them in your wallet. You could even have them on the market technically if you were trying to sell them, and you would still earn your Fightanium. Fightanium can be turned into fight cred. Fight creds can also be sold on the open market for wax, and so can Fightanium. So you can sell this for wax and get it into fight and buy fight creds and play that market as the tokens will go up and down. And then you use fight creds to play though. So you need to get these to play. You're going to get like a couple every day or week for free so that you can play a few matches. But then you need to use your Fightanium to get more. So people with more fighters earn more. They can play more. So also people with more fighters who don't want to play can sell tokens to fighters who want to keep playing but run out. Because if you're good at the game and you're winning, if you have V1 fighters, you earn the fight grade token, so you're making more money because you're earning that token. This token is used to make upgrade cards. Upgrade cards are made to take 4 fighters of any rarity and combine them and move them to the next rarity. So the game has an element of NFT burning because it takes 4 to upgrade to 1. Now, to counter that NFT burning and kind of hopefully keep the overall amount of fighters at a decent amount, every time you win 10 matches, you earn a fight coin. Fight coins will be sold on the open market, and what they allow you to do are 2 things. You can either use them to recruit a new fighter, so you put your fight coins and it locks them up for 1 day, and 1 day later a new random fighter joins your team. They get random rarity, and then they can also be used to turn into a fight card. So in Wax, if you haven't been there very often, they have what are called token blends, and token blends are where you say you take certain tokens and you just burn them to receive another one, but they call them blends over there. So every once in a while they'll have a collab blend where they're doing like a project with like Alien Worlds or something. I don't think they've done Alien Worlds, but it's just a Wax project that's well known. They do an Aliens World fighter. They'll drop some stickers and they'll let you buy them, and they'll go, okay, get a fight card and this sticker, burn them, and you get the Alien Worlds fighter. And when you get it, you get it as a random rarity, so you could get a common one through an uncommon one. That's kind of how that works. Let me bring up this so I can see the chat. Yeah, Townstar's hard to make it in the top. I have my video about helping you auto sell stuff. You really have to auto sell so you can sell 24/7 to compete anymore, because it's just Groove put out his scripts and now anybody can get them, and some of the best guilds have their own scripts that are a little bit better, but you have to like put their guild name in your name and you have to make it onto the leaderboard or they kick you out and you're not allowed to share them. So I wasn't really down with that. So I've just been using Groove's free ones, but they've been having some problems, and so I try to get out videos fixing them. I don't talk about Townstar as much because it's not a really fun game to play, and it's hard to make quick videos. Like if I wanted to show you how to build a town in Townstar, it would take me like 2 hours. So it's kind of ridiculous. This last token, Combat. So this has to do with the promo fighters they do with the other projects, or the collab fighters. If you use them in the game, instead of earning fight grade tokens like the V1s or earning no extra token like the V2, they earn combat tokens every win. Combat tokens can be added into when you recruit a fighter, and then when you recruit that fighter, it has a chance to become one of the collab NFTs, and the collab NFTs are the ones with the most limited supply, and they have the possibility of being a collaboration with a really popular project, so they could be more expensive. Right now they've been more expensive just because there aren't as many of them out there. Let's see, what else can we go over about let's go look at the pack sale, see how we're doing. So we're about to open up round 2, and we've sold 179 of these, of the 800 that are available, 44 of these. So as you can see, the one thing I think this shows is he was responsible in his whitelisting. He didn't allow so many of us to get whitelisted that his packs were going to sell out in the round 1. Now round 2 is a different story, because anybody could get into round 2. So if there was enough demand for these packs, then they're going to sell out in this second hour. And even technically, you could go to the market and buy the stuff you need to get into the whitelist during that hour if you see them start to sell out. But at the same time, I'm not positive the demand is going to be there. Like I said, we're in a terrible market right now. I mean, things are just down, 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 down. Oh, look at Port Gala down at 18 cents. That's just not good. Nothing is good. I think this weekend I'm just gonna not look at my portfolio, because it's just gonna make me sad. Luckily, over the past I'd say about 6 months, I have taken quite a bit of profit and put it in stable coins, because that's something you should always do. I don't give out financial advice, but something I always do is take some of my coins and move them into stables and then stake them in. I actually use Celsius. I've been meaning to do some videos about Celsius, but the platform is still developing. I live in America, where it's really limited, and there's one last piece of functionality they're supposed to be rolling out, and then I'm going to start talking about it here, because right now, if you're not into crypto, Celsius is confusing, because I don't have a fiat on-ramp and off-ramp. So that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I know, right? Sorry, I won't show the market again, because it just makes us sad. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out probably for about another 10 or 20 minutes. I know I didn't really talk about this, that I was gonna do this. It kind of slipped my mind. I just wanted to give one last chance to tell people, hey, there's the Fightland's coming out. It's going to be a new play to earn game on Wax. Wax has had a couple big hits, so it's not something that we should ignore. This pack sale's going on. Let's see how it does in this red market. If they can sell packs now, then you could sell packs during a green market for sure. And let you know about my giveaway. I'm hoping to give these packs away to people that will play the game and not just sell them, but anybody who signs up can win. I am making you jump through a few hoops and come to my Discord or my Telegram and actually talk to us about joining, because I haven't set up Nightbot or any of that kind of stuff. I don't live stream that often. I might be starting to do it a little bit more, but I don't know. I don't get a lot of people in here, but if my live stream said pack giveaway, maybe more people would be here, right? I don't know. Nobody wants to come for the in-depth reviews and knowledge yet, because oh, I wasn't supposed to look at that anymore. Oh, we can talk about the scholarship system. Yeah, so Fightland is going to, like I said, the big thing that I like about this game is they're going to be introducing a scholarship system, because like one of the things that's starting to happen to us, the play to earn world is starting to get so saturated with games that it's kind of hard to, like, do I even have time to get into another game? Now, some people don't have that problem, but I want to be able to invest in other play to earn games. But with myself playing Splinterlands a decent amount, with myself, running my town stars so I can earn my town coins and doing all of these other things, I have to be careful, because some other games I dip my toe into them, I buy some of their stuff, I don't follow up, and they fail and I should have got out, or they succeed and I didn't get enough. And so then I realized, like, oh boy, this is going to, it's really, really hard. And basically what they're doing here is they're going to allow us to set up a system where we can incentivize you to play not only by sharing earnings with you, but by offering you other things. And right now there'll be things within the Wax ecosystem, more like the Wax NFTs. But like I got a bunch of Cogs, I got a bunch of Ninja Turtles, I got a bunch of these random NFTs. They're not worth a lot, but I could say, hey, come play for me. You'll earn 50% or 60% of the earnings, or 40%. I don't know where that market's going to be in the scholarship world. And then I will also throw in this Ninja Turtle NFT if you play at least 100 matches, or you win at least 20 matches in the week, something like that. And then you can play, you can earn free fight coins because you're just playing the game, and you'll earn them. And since I have V1 fighters, I'll make sure I spread them out so there's some on every team. We'll be earning the fight grade tokens, so you'll be getting half of those, you'll be getting half of the fight coins you earn, and you'll be earning an NFT at the end of the situation. And then players like me, who want to run scholarships for people, that we can go ahead and just preload our account, and it'll just keep going, and then I can just check in every once in a while and see how my scholars are doing, see if my scholarships are still getting filled. And then it doesn't become, because this is a game that you could play a lot, right? If you have enough fight grade and enough fight cred, and you fill these accounts up with enough stuff, you could play this game all day. So it's going to be an interesting thing. Of course, if everybody was trying to play it all day, then Fightanium would probably be worth a lot, because you need to take Fightanium to turn into the fight cred to be able to play. But see, here's where the autopilot system comes in. And I really think not enough games take advantage of this, and they rely on third-party people to set that up, right? If you want to do a scholarship play in Splinterlands, you got to go to YGG, or you have to go to one of those places. So this is going to be a lot different. Okay, hey Darren, sorry. So I was going over this a little bit earlier. So the game is going to be relatively simple. So if you were looking for a AAA game, this is not that kind of a game. But that's why these NFTs cost, only $99 for what? How many of them do you get? You get 16 of them. So there is. The idea behind this is it's based off of a game, a Dutch game called Topen. It's called Kick, Punch, Grapple. If you don't really, you can think of it as rock, paper, scissors. So the idea is one beats the other, one beats the other, one beats the other. You play best of 3 in any match, and but it's based off of a last move wins. So when we are going down here and talking about how there's going to be kind of this cat and mouse strategy in the game, and it's basically, so any grapple will beat any kick, any punch will beat a grapple, a kick will beat a punch. But if you fight kick versus kick or punch versus punch, then it's whoever's punch is better, and that'll be based on your fighter. So they talk about here, like an example of a fighter, and they say like that fighter's move was worth 4,000 points, and another fighter's move might only be worth 3,000 points. It'll be based on the character you use, their rarity level, and then what they are. So like in their example, they're showing you a boxer, so he has really strong punches. So if you were playing a character and your character was, let's say, so punch loses to kick, but let's say your character's a grappler. So you're kind of in a bad spot, right? Because punch beats your grapple every single time, and you're fighting a puncher. But when you play the game, you get the card shuffled and dealt to you to where you shouldn't get 3 grapples to use on every single turn. You might get a kick mixed in, and so then you could save your kick for the last move. But because kick beats punch, but the boxer might know that you might get a kick and you might try to save it, so he might save a grapple. So then on the very last turn, he might of that first round, he might use a grapple. You use your kick card you saved, and then you automatically lose, and you were the grappler. So a grappler lost to a grapple on the last move of that game because you got outthought or outplayed. It's going to make it hard to win, elements of luck, or just built into it, and then you can just play again and again and again. Yeah, so it's a simple game, but it's also a game that will require some RNG, understanding people's play styles. It'll take a lot of time to master, and I don't think, like in a game like that, couldn't any player who plays a match win? right? You're not going to get beat because you don't have the best NFTs. You really just need a seat at the table. And the rarities of the NFTs, the way they work, we'll go ahead and go look at those really quick. Just let me get that link so we can kind of talk about it, because it doesn't really the rarity of the NFTs shouldn't matter as much. Sorry, I'm trying to remember where I am. I have so many tabs open over here. I need to go to this one, and then click that link, and then we'll bring that over here. So if we look at the fighters, the V1 fighters currently, and we'll go amateurs. So these are the amateurs, and as you can see, they're not very expensive right now. Oh, they went up a little bit since the video last night. They were like $2. Now they're $3.25. So they've gone up a tiny bit. But yeah, I like simple games too, because if it doesn't have a big barrier to entry, then anybody can get in, anybody can play. And like, look, all you need to really play this game is one promoter and one fighter. If you buy the cheapest pack, let's see how we're doing with pack sales. So we're at $260 sold here, 67 of this one, and this cheap one, the cheapest one is $45. The big thing about this is you'll get 2 promoters. Now you'll also get 4 V2 fighters. But what you can then do to fill out your team, because each promoter can promote up to 8 fighters, you can come over here, spend a few more dollars, get yourself some of these V1 fighters, and then you'll have some fighters that earn you the fight grade token when you play. That'll let you earn the upgrade token to be able to upgrade fighters if you want to. Obviously, I hate to see this because these things were at $5 or $6 just a little while ago, but the price of wax fell, the market fell, and so now everything's kind of cheaper. I guess if you're somebody coming into the game for fiat, good for you, but it's always a bummer to see the market kind of hurt projects and push them down. Now, promoters, the lowest price for them, they're more expensive. See, they're $5 or $6 right now for the amateur ones. And then what you do is if you match them up, then they earn more. But let's go back to the fighters, because we just wanted to show you the different rarities. So there's an amateur rarity, and then there's an up and comer, and see the cards kind of change. They're still going for this kind of grungy art style, and then you get kind of this glowy effect when you get to Gatekeeper. This is actually the rarest team. I own 2 full teams of these. But there's number 1 contenders above that. And then there's intern champs above that. And then there's the champions level of rarity. And then there's the GOAT. But the only way to make a GOAT is to play the game, get enough upgrade tokens, get 4 of the same champion cards. So you'd have to buy like 4 of these Kagos or something. And, that would cost you like $800. Then you have to play the game, and then you could maybe be the one to actually mint the first GOAT card. They're not going to sell that card. It's only going to become available. And so all of these will raise your base stats. But it doesn't matter. You could have the highest champion Mackenzie person, and if she uses a kick and you use the right counter move, you win. So I like that when you both use the same move, whoever's stronger is going to matter. And I don't know yet exactly how the game is going to play. I'm hoping they're going to have some kind of bracket system where the amateurs are not fighting champion cards, and I imagine there's going to be some rank system to take care of that, because that would be a very silly design. I just can't tell you yet for sure because the game isn't out. So you can pull champion cards from the packs. Now, mind you, those are V1 champion cards that are worth $200. I don't know if V2 champion cards will be worth as much. Now, because these have a little bit of a less of a mechanic of playing, right? Of earning. So if you weren't here for the beginning, we'll go over the tokens again really quick. So the way that, so how do you earn in this game, right? It's a play to earn game. How do we earn money playing Fightland? So the number 1 thing is you earn Fightanium for staking your fighters, but you don't really stake your fighters. They don't leave your wallet. They stay within your Wax wallet. You sign some transactions within the game to prove you own them. Then once they know that you own those fighters, you start earning Fightanium for free. What is Fightanium used for? It's used to mint fight creds. What are fight creds used? Every time you do a battle, you need a fight cred. So that's our first play to earn mechanic, or earn to play. So if you're just playing the game, maybe you're not making a ton of money in this area, but if you're just staking your characters, sorry about that, then you can just be selling Fightanium when it's high, maybe playing the game when it's low by making some fight creds. It'll be up to you to kind of look at how that market is working. Okay, now we get into the other tokens. These are other ways you can earn. So once you're using your fight creds to play the game, if you win a match with a V1 fighter, you earn fight grade. What does fight grade do? Fight grade allows you to combine those tokens to mint the upgrade cards. Every time you upgrade fighters, you need an upgrade card. So V1 characters are going to be the ones that can create upgrade cards for anybody who plays this game. Combat cards combat token is made by the collab fighters. So Fightland, and one of the things I love about Wax, you see a lot more inter-project collaborations. They've done collaborations with a whole bunch of projects. I wish they were listed here so I could say them all. But basically, they every once in a while they do a collaboration with another project. They list some stickers, and then you're able to get a fight card, which we'll talk about in a moment. And you burn those 2 tokens, and you get a fighter that's kind of the picture of it is a theme of that project. And then combat token, those collab fighters fight, and then you can earn combat tokens. Then fight coin we all earn for playing the game. You earn every time you win 10 matches, and this will just get not in a row or anything, but once you've won 10, there'll be a counter, you'll earn a fight coin. Fight coins are used to recruit new fighters. So basically, once the V2 pack sale is done, they don't plan to release any more fighters. They're hoping the economy will allow people to earn fight coins, create fighters, and have enough fighters on the marketplace for all the players. They did say one caveat: if the game got big enough, they would do another pack sale just to keep prices from going absolutely insane. But they'll work with the community on that. Maybe we don't want amateur fight cards costing $300 or $400 and gatekeeping everyone from coming and play our game. Maybe you do. I don't, it'll depend a lot what the community wants. I think that hurts a game. It stops it from growing. I think when Axie got super expensive, it hurt Axie. So if this were to happen here, I would say, hey, go ahead and mint some more packs, but maybe do something like give 10% of the sales to the current community or something like that. And then combat tokens that you earn for doing collaboration fighters, if you're using them on your teams, well, then when you mint this fighter, you can add those into the mint, and then instead of just becoming a normal fighter, they can become a collab fighter. And collab fighters are the really rare fighters because there's just not that many of them. Like if we look into here, so where's the first collab fighter that pops up? Let's see if I can find one. Yeah, see, they're not cheap. They're going to be down. Even the amateur ones are going to be way down here somewhere in price. So we'll see what happens. To get V1's champion card, unfortunately, you would have to go to the market now. But you could also buy up if you bought up enough amateurs, then you could get one to champion. But I mean, just to give you an idea of how many it would take, though, because it's not going to be super easy. So you would need 4 amateurs to get an up-and-comer. You would need 4 more up-and-comers, so that would be 4 times 4 is 16. You need 4 up-and-comers to make a gatekeeper, so that's times by 4. It's not going to be quick. You're not going to move these guys up quick. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a burn, a slow burn. So then again, all you need to do is win matches with V1 fighters to get upgrade tokens, and then you get to make an upgrade card. So if you have enough of these fighters and you're making a lot of those tokens, then maybe it could go faster than I'm thinking. All right, so we're in round 2, and we're at 310 packs sold here, 78 here, and let's see. Oh, I passed it up. 54 here. So yeah, in this down market, it doesn't look like these are going to sell out today. I also knew V2 not having the exact same earning mechanics of V1 was going to be an issue. I did buy 2 of these. So see if I go over here and I go to my inventory, they should be there. There they are. There's my 2. So basically on the pack giveaway stream, and I have to wait till I have to talk to Bob. I have to get the packs from him. But on the giveaway screen, I'll open these up, see what I get. We'll have a little bit of fun. Maybe I'll give away some of the fighters that come out of the packs as well. Oops. And then we'll also give away everything Bob gave. So we'll see what I get. I have a pretty good collection currently. Oh, thanks for doing the math there. Yeah, and then you could continue, right? If you saw the rarities, there were so you got to go to Gatekeeper, you got to go to number 1 contender, you got to go to intern champ, you got to go to champ, you got to go to goat. So I don't think it's bad to have that, because it's not like you need a goat card, it's not like you need champion cards, but it gives you the ability to have something you could always be doing as you're playing the game. Oh, let me keep playing because pretty soon I'll be able to, turn another guy into an up-and-comer or something. Let me see. We'll go check out their website really quick. They got their cool little intro video. The thing I wanted to show you is the staking calculator. Let's see if I'm still top 50. Be kind of fun. I am rank 41. Yeah, I've been trying to stay in the top 50. So here you can see what I currently have. This is like I said, I have 2 full teams of these, just so I can show you a little bit how staking works. So the way staking works is you'll get a multiplier on your card if it's matched up with a promoter of the same rarity. So I had to get two of this rarity promoters, and then I could get 16 of those rarity fighters. So then they earn, these ones are earning their max. And you can see this one right here, this is a collab fighter. So this was from the Project Beast Garden. So the project name is normally on the card. I think I have a couple more, but he's the only one I got that was kind of rare. Then right here I have a few of these teams, 2 of these ones, and I'm looking to eventually have scholars play these teams. But as you can see, these teams will be earning a decent amount of Fightanium, 72,000 a day. We don't know how many it takes to make a token, but let's say it takes let's say it takes 10,000. That means this account could play 7 a day. That's not too bad. If maybe it only takes 5,000, and this one can take this account, if you were renting it out, would generate enough tokens for you to play 14 matches a day. And so if you were good, you could win a fight token every single day. If you were not good, you couldn't. So, and then here's another collab fighter, Lazarus. They have this blue, so you can tell. So this is from Tales of Crypto project. They did one with Atomic Kings over here. Unfortunately, when I did all my blends, I always pulled out commons. They did one here with the ultra rare. So this is Cerberus from the Horrors project. So these are, if you know Wax, then you maybe have heard of some of these projects. If you don't know Wax, then you're missing it. But if we get down to the bottom, so here I have one last amateur one, but he's got I have one extra rare, one extra of the next one, but see, they're not getting these cards, and I have one in interim champ, but I don't have these matched up with anything, so with the correct promoter. So as you can see, they earn way less. So they're only earning 3,600 a day, even though all of these cards are way more rare than these amateurs. The amateurs are earning more because they're not paired up. And so this is going to happen to some people. I'd have to invest quite a lot of money to buy another promoter for just these single fighters to have their matches. So I'm going to wait on that. So that just gives you an idea of how staking works. We're not earning these yet. This is just a staking calculator to show you what you'll be earning. And then there's a leaderboard. You can see there are a few guys with quite a lot. So you saw what I have to get 680,000. The top guy has 9 million. And then you have a couple other ones with 4 million. Sorry, there's some kind of buzzer going off in my house. I don't think it's a fire alarm. It's not traded yet, Darren. It's not on the open market. Like I said, we don't actually get this. It will be. So, to have a function in the game it'll be a traded token. It'll be on the Alcor exchange because Fightanium is needed to get fight creds. Fight creds are needed to play the game. That's why I said I could never play this game, and I could just sell my Fightanium into the market if there's enough demand of people who are playing the game. So it's going to be a big thing for us to get people in there playing the game. But because they have a really good scholarship program, there should be a lot of people who are willing to come and play the game to earn half the rewards or more, depending on, like I said, the scholarship market's going to be a market all into itself. People are going to have to offer the scholars more if I'm offering them a lot, Yeah, so they're not traded yet. They will be traded eventually, and it looks like this might look intimidating. Lots of projects don't have 5 coins, but the real main ones are Fightanium, Fight Cred, and Fightcoin. These are the ones everyone will be playing with. But if you have V1 fighters, you get rewarded extra. You earn fight grade. If you have collab fighters extra, you get combat tokens. So Fightanium's price will definitely be not crazy, right? Because as you saw in the staking calculator, I'm getting that's how much I'm getting every single day. But most of it is just going to get burned and turned into fight cred tokens so people can play the game. And then if you are somebody who wants to play the game, who only maybe has a few fighters, then you might be able to go out to the marketplace, buy some extra Fightanium so that you can play more. Or if somebody like me who's running scholarships, maybe 680,000 isn't enough. If it's cheap enough, maybe I'll be buying it so that I can let my scholars play more. Because on my scholarship, I'm going to have to fund each one of those accounts with enough fight creds to play for a week or for a season. So, I'll probably give you maybe 20 matches a day. If a season lasts 20 days, then I need 400 fight cred tokens. And so I might have to go out to the marketplace, around the end of each season and just buy a bunch of Fightanium up to preload all of my accounts to go, okay, there's all your fight creds. This scholarship gets a chance to play 400 matches. You get 60% of everything, and I'll throw in this Ninja Turtle NFT if somebody will play this for me. And then at the end of the day, of those 400 matches, if you were really good and you could win 70 or 80% of them, you would earn 7 or 8 fight coins, and then we would split those. Yeah, no problem. I think I'm going to be ending it here unless anybody has any other questions. As you can see by the drop, it looks like it's going to reach the public sale, and you have about a half hour until the public sale goes live. So if you have wax, oops, I got to click on the, I got to click here to send this to you. If you guys have wax, you can go here. You can watch the sale, and if you got an extra $45 and you want it, the big thing there is you get a couple fighters, you get a couple promoters, I do see you could just come to the open market currently as well and get V1 fighters. So maybe that's the thing to do. I think a lot of the people who are buying these packs are doing it off of the hope for pack appreciation. Because you can pull, right, you can go the cheaper route and just buy one amateur promoter. I think we saw them for about $6, and 1 or 2 amateur fighters for the $3, and for $12 you can go play this game. Or you can buy packs for the hope, that one pack magic, you get some of those rarer cards. So we'll have to see what people decide to do. Right now, obviously, I did say we're in a red market. It's sad times. I should just close this. I don't want to look at that again. And we'll have to see, if this starts to turn around and these packs go up in value. Because last time these top packs tripled in value. These ones here like doubled in value, and the little ones actually went up like 3 times. So some people might be just buying these to flip them. So, hey, no problem, everyone. Yeah, and you can chat with me there. I'm not super active, but there's not a lot of people on my Telegram, but the people in there, they play these games, Splinterlands for sure, most of them. So if you have questions about any of those type of games, you can ask them in there, and usually somebody will give you some kind of answer, and I'll answer you when I see it. I'm just, I'm pretty busy. I'm working, making videos. Hopefully, eventually, the videos make it so they're my work, but that hasn't happened yet. All right, guys. Bye.